Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign, Ideas Guy 2.0, also known as Aggressive Expansion Man. Maybe we should have taken ideas that had like reduced aggressive expansion impact or something. It's possible, because this is what we're going to do. It's rather aggressive. Terrifying aggressive expansion is going to be 1 to 83 with up to 80 countries. Riga 151, Denmark 146, Pomerania, Poland, Bohemia, Anhalt, Muscovy, Lübeck, Dithmarschen, Saxe-Lauenburg. So here's the thing. I was looking around. I want Glasgow. I want some Swedish culture. I ended up taking more Swedish culture than I was originally kind of planning here, which is going to be slow to core, but I wanted this because of the claim, which isn't really a very good reason, is it? The more I think about it. Just because we have a claim, we're going to take this province? Maybe we don't, but it does have a fort, and I wanted that fort. I kind of also still want Sweden to rebel. But I didn't want to not take Teohard and have like this gap between my borders, so I kind of had to take that. I didn't want to take these because we don't have claims on it, and this is only a 3 development province, so it was a nice little cheap connector. We end up with 10 plus 12, that's 22, 28, 32, 37 development that's going to be Swedish. And then I'm taking these two because I have a claim on Finn, and even though I have no fort occupied over here, it's an island, so it's going to let me take it. And then for some silly reason, because of like the forts occupied down here or something, it's letting me take Kolding, even though we don't have a fort occupied there. So I want to take the Danish fort here. Danish is an accepted culture, so we can core very quickly. We can core these 3 fast, these ones up here slower. I think our country will be stable enough to handle it. We take 2 forts off Sweden. We take Glasgow. We move... This is why. This is the other reason why I moved more heavily in this direction versus going up this way through Dal and Skaraborg, is that I wanted more land in the Baltic Sea. So, yeah, I think that's the route we go. It's a 100% peace deal, though, now, so we're going to have to wait a little bit. We're going to have to knock out East Frisia, I think. We've already got our 1134 over here. We'll march up this way, and it looks like Hungary's about to stack wipe Denmark. We're dealing with some rebels right now. Since I am going to be demanding Elfsborg, we should try to siege that out. I think I was already planning on doing that, if I'm not mistaken. The Danish, I think that's their entire army right there. 10,000 infantry, 6,000. No, they had some troops on these boats here, and then they came over. They're somewhere around here, I think. Meanwhile, Novgorod is hopefully going to come take care of these rebels that are taking over stuff. We immediately suffered an attrition tick or something, and didn't have enough to maintain the siege. How'd that happen? We actually have a little bit of manpower, so we can reinforce the cannons now, which is great. You guys are going to... I think it's about time to actually start to consolidate some of these infantry out, because we're going to be ending the war pretty damn soon. We're already at 56 war score. Papal State, Allied France. Stop that, Elfsborg. We have no 3 siege pip guy. We'll take the 2-4 to Elfsborg. Is it Elfsborg? It is Elfsborg. I'm not just making that up. It's actually Elfsborg. I was unaware that there was a place in the world called Elfsborg. Alright, looting be damned. We're going to march away. Unless this army wants to, like, I don't know, come loot and siege down some provinces that are nearby. No, we just lost the good siege guy. Damn. Well, I mean, we are up on military points. We're at 67. We've got 4 out of 5 leaders. Well, let's turn to the spreadsheet and see what we're looking at. We've got, well, again, I just said it was 67.3 army tradition, 67.3. Head over to our spreadsheet because reasons. Because I like my spreadsheet, okay? I spent time on this thing. 67.3 effective army tradition. We got 3 guaranteed pips, 2 from offensive ideas, 1 from the policy. We're so close, though, to being able to take another idea. I mean, I could take Admin Tech 10 in like 150 monarch points, but we have to core land, so we can't do that. Okay, so anyway, We have a minimum of 7 pips, up to 17. Our average general is going to have 11.5 pips. So we're going to see things like a 3-4-1. This general is in the 0.9th percentile. Never mind, we're not going to see generals like this. This is the worst we could see. Bacon, bacon, cheeseburger. We should see like 1-3-3-3s, 5-1-2-1s, 4-6-4. Wow. Okay, let's go into the game then and see what we get. We'll roll probably just one right now. I don't really want to spend too many. Let's see what we get. Cross your fingers. It's a 3-4-4-1. It's pretty good. I'm gonna roll. Let's see. We still care primarily about shock, even though we're getting to that point where artillery are more valuable. I'd like to see some more guaranteed, some more siege pips. So, out of all these generals, who's the worst? The 2-3-1-2 is probably my best siege leader right now. No, that's not true. It's you. 2-4-1-2. He beats this guy. This guy's my best combat general. He's got 9 pips in combat versus 7. Of course, this guy with his high maneuver, that's really valuable. I'm gonna just roll one more. We'll see what we get. 3-6. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take, we'll pull you off again so we can get a leader over here. You're gonna head over to Stad. We gotta get rid of one of these leaders. How do we decide? I think we do get rid of the 2-3-1-2. I think combat leaders are more valuable. He's got very low maneuver. And this other guy's slightly better, so he's just not as good as his competitors. We've got a 2-4-1-2 up there, and we are going to put this fella in just a couple days here. He's going to be our other guy, our 3-6. This wall breach. Is that a natural wall breach or the cannon breach? Natural. Sweet. Our mighty siege of Kalmar is under siege. Mighty province of Kalmar is under siege. So only 56 war score. I mean, attacking the coalition head on and then taking another 100% war score and 83 aggressive expansion. It seems a bit aggressive. Let's just say that. It does, I'll admit. Okay, we're not paying for very many forts right now, right? I've got 8 forts. Lund. Kalmar. Kalmar. Should transfer that one. Not paying for any of these. Honestly, I don't want to pay for this, and I don't really mind if Hungary pays for it, so... And again, if Hungary goes into debt, I can't use him. Like, I can't bring him into my wars and stuff, and I'd rather just keep on having an ally. We've got 15 favors, 50 trust, 200 opinion. He loves us. We're nice enough to him, alright? I mean, I'm not a horrible ally to him, much. Or rather, as often as I am to other AI. Game says you can take tech. You don't want to take tech yet. Feels a little bit risky to poke out there. Okay, buddy, 57 war score. That looks like more war score from battles to me. We only have 16 war score from battles, so even though the siege is nice, that is still 6 in the front row, and I've only got 6 here, so we need to pull 2 of these infantry off, plus the cannon. And we're gonna go... And actually, let's take extra, just in case Denmark does come and reinforce. He's going on the boats. Ooh, that is interesting. That means I could potentially, if I put units on boats too, then he can't engage me while he's got units on boats. I could then put my navy with a unit on it in this sea zone and then cross into Sealand, and he couldn't stop me because there's no active blockade. There's no naval battle, which I can't win, but there's also no active blockade. Might work. I want to wait for that extra full-strength guy. Incompetent administrator. Yuck. Alright, so our best guy for general combat's probably going to be this 3-4. And our secondary, or A guy, for sieges is still... I mean, Valamantis is not a bad guy. I mean, he's pretty good. It's just not as good in some ways. So, he's got 10 units on those boats. And his boats are heading into the southern Baltic Sea. It's not showing that there's going to be combat because we're going to be gone before he gets here, but... I might try this. He's gonna leave like one ship behind while he's distracted. Maybe I can go poke out there. Yes. Give me the chance and I'll take it. I'll get on your capital. It's gonna be glorious. Western Baltic on the 22nd. Okay, he's gone on the 22nd. We are looking like we're gonna engage the... Okay, so... Swedes are gonna come stop me. Oh god. Denmark, dude, of all times, now is not the time to go for your rebels. I'm telling you, man, it's a bad idea. How are we doing? Am I like really like about to wreck my country? I feel like I'm pushing my country really hard right now. We got 3 war exhaustion. We're not gonna be able to core right away. Need those Swedes to leave. Alright, let's go. Let's go, the Norwegians and the Swedes are both trying to stop me from getting here. I am going to detach the galleys and the transports and redock them if I can before the end of the month, and then we're going to just take these guys into Orsund on the 2nd. We're gonna speed away and try to cross this strait. Sweden again, Sweden's disloyal, so he's just trying to blockade, like, and interact with me up here. He's probably motivated to kill that 1 stack. Don't want to let him poke out and block my army from crossing. Okay, we got a cav there. Let's send that guy forward. And we've done it! We're across. All because he's dumb. Very dumb. Well, this siege certainly doesn't seem nearly as important, but this army is also in quite a bit of danger now. 59 war score. If we can knock out East Frisia... would be nice. How's my vassal doing? Tivernes separatists have moved into Muscovy, so hopefully Muscovy will take care of that. And beyond that, he's got 1 fort unsieged, 7% on Lucky. Those 10 troops are not back on the boats, so he left his entire army in Denmark, in Gotland. All of the Danish are now in that province. Meanwhile, we are sieging down his capital. Although, we only have 1 cannon, and we are suffering a little bit of attrition to do so. I think we're about to be able to end the war with a big peace deal. The Royal Heretic attempted to divorce the Empress Consort. She's a 243 with Fierce Negotiator, Mercenary Maintenance. Following effects, National Unrest +2. I mean, do we have issues with Rebellion right now? Yes, a little bit. It's going to be very, very much worse when we take this peace deal, so, damn, losing the prestige is unfortunate. This is going to upset Hungary as well. Well, we don't have a theologian hired right now. We could hire a theologian to offset that. I think we do that. I think we take this and we'll take the theologian once we peace out. That is surprising. I would not have expected to see Bohemia all the way up here. He marched all the way through Scandinavia. 30th. Be there on the 25th. I can't get out, can I? Nope. Well, it's just a merc. Besides, I think we're on a juicier target being here in the on the war goal. Sorry, not the war goal, the capital. But Bohemia, ugh. What if Bohemia crosses the strait with 28,000 troops on Tech 9? Ugh. We must have suffered a disease outbreak because we are not actually maintaining that siege. I think that's what he's looking to do. I might not be able to get this full peace value. I can't beat this. I don't care how strong our dude is. A 3-4 versus 28,000, 28 combat width, like, that's not going to go well. Okay, alright, looks like we have to do our peace deal now. He arrives on when? The 15th? I gotta do the peace deal right this second. Okay, fine. Damn it! Bohemia, you suck. Well, I really want Delaskigan, but this is the part that's going to cost me the most to core, so I think we have to back off on Delaskigan a bit. We end up taking Elfsburg and this other fort. Do we still get 20? We end up with, that is 10, 16 Swedish development. We end up with two forts up here. We get Holland, we get Finn, we get Kolding. Yes, alright, fine. We'll take this. It's not as much as I wanted, but knowing that money is not going to come to me very well, let's see if we can take war reps. I also would have really liked to have been able to piece out East Frisia for like annul rivals and stuff, so I can get my prestige up before taking all this aggressive expansion, but damn you, Bohemia, forcing my hand like this. I mean, some money's better than no money, even if I'm not going to get all of it. Let's do this. Alright, let's watch the coalition reform anew. And we have some land that's the wrong religion. We've got Teo, Harad, Kalmar, Elfsborg. These armies are just going to retreat up to here. We've got our fleet is not very strong. We're going to go protect trade in the Baltic. We're going to have you guys head over to Lund. You guys go to here. And again, the provinces that are our culture, already an accepted culture. That's right, I forced this to happen now. Well, 36 months is fine. We're going to get everything cored before 36 months if we start right now. I think we buy it down war exhaustion all the way. We're ahead on points. I'm thinking about doing... we'll do once. We're going to do an idea group, so... Novgorodian Liberty Desire. Let's pay off his debt soon. We're going to get our mission satisfied today. New mission is to conquer the white skin of Dal. Game doesn't understand that we just pieced him out with a 10-year truce. Game says, attack him again. Okay, I mean, that seems reasonable, right? Creating a proper fleet seems like a good mission. And while we have no unrest, and there's no faction, no coalition against us, and we're going to like 30%, we're going to try to root out corruption until it's gone. Actually, I'm going to root it out. Just 0.01. Because once we get these cores done, it's going to be fine. Okay, so Finn and this other one are not part of states that we own, so we have to pay for territorial cores. The cost should be 10 times 8 times no claim equals 0.8. It's 0.5, so 32, and it is 33. I'm going to just pay the 33. And 52. One monarch point is not worth waiting, I think, on any of this, really. Not when we've had such a good, prosperous time. Okay, we have currently 4 out of 4 relations. Papal State's the only one that's got kind of a lowish opinion. We could improve relations with him a bit. We could, and should, I think, take some more claims on Denmark and Sweden while he's still Sweden. The only drawback to this, and again, having to back off, is we did not get Delaskigan, which would have been amazing. Also, that's like a powerhouse. That's what drives the Swedish economy. Did you guys know that Sweden is run off the copper mine? Oh, man. Sweden's income... He makes $12.40 a month, and 25% of that comes, more than that, 33% of the Swedish economy is driven out of that one province. That's crazy. That's worth all of the taxation, like, practically all the taxation in his entire country. Anyway, we could take a claim on Stockholm. We don't accept Swedish yet. We won't be able to accept Swedish until soon. We could take it anyway. It's not like it's going to be a bad province for us. It's just getting accepted cultures is something I've started to be a little bit more proactive about, and I think is a good change in my playstyle. So we don't want to take things that are part of the Empire. So Holsten's out for now. We've got Colding and Finn. We would like things that are already in the state that we're in. We've already got a claim on Sealands. We could get a claim on Lollands, Going, Blecking. I'll tell you what, I'm going to look around the map a little bit, see where I want to get my claims, see what we want to do, but I'm going to take a break here. So, as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you again in the next episode. See you soon.